Well, Black Gems is given the historical context about a matter that happened, maybe 40, 50 years ago. And today, some of these same things are happening. So I think it's important just to tell those stories to give you, you know, make you get a concise decision on what to do today, right? So we're seeing some things in the news, like just as recently with Olympics, right? So the Olympics are not allowing Black Lives Matter to have any apparel on the athletes, right? Which is funny because track and field, and let's say basketball, for example, you know, black people are the ones to bring it home. So those black lives um, are on the field, and not being able to wear that is kind of silencing their voice in a sense. So you want the black talent, but not the black impact, not the black voice, not the black message. So, but we've seen these things before, right, in history. So we've seen the famous picture where you got the first and second place winner is having their fist raised high with the black glove on to say black power, to say that our lives are important and we're on the biggest stage in the world, the Olympics. So we've seen this before. It says a lot about the world, right? So you would think America would come to bat for these black lives, right? To come back for their star athletes, right? So what if they were to boycott and it didn't show up? I'm not sure America will be the greatest for the competitions for this year. I think it's also unfair for the actual athletes, right? So uh, they want to participate. They train. They're proud of being Americans. They're proud of being black, and they've trained their tail off to represent us all. And it puts them in a tight position to say, well, if I participate, man, am I selling out my culture by continuing on? I work so hard. This is my job. This is my life. But if they don't participate, then we run the risk of losing. So I think that's a tough place to be in, and we should, be empathetic for whatever those athletes choose. We should think about, what it's like to be in their shoes for just a moment. But the Olympics, this is the world stage, right? It's funny because this is the first time we've brought Black lives and all our experience of racism in America to the public stage. So back in Malcolm X days, he went to the UN to go talk about the oppression that black folks are facing in America. And some people would say that that was the change in which the Nation of Islam turned against him. And that was the time when the United States government came at him even more because now if you've taken this to the world stage, you've become too powerful. Who are you, black men, to go and talk to foreign countries about what we do here in America? So some people would think that's the tipping point. Where can you find that information? That's all in his autobiography. If you read that, it's not mentioned so much in the Denzel Malcolm X version, but that's why it's important to read, right? But if you don't read it, don't worry. Black Gems got you. I'll drop it.